feeling after that dramatic late win?
Very pleased, very happy, as it must be. Happy especially for the players, because it's not been last few days has not been easy. It was a big blow on Tuesday, and I think especially after the way the game developed, considering this goal on a build-up situation, the personality that we showed to keep playing, to believe in what we try to do and do it at the level we did in the last 25-30 minutes and finish, as in my opinion, as the better team, is a very strong character, and I would say cultural, kind of strength that we want to have always.
Is there any sense of relief in getting the victory? Obviously, it's your first victory in 6. It felt like a really big game. Obviously, 2 struggling clubs in terms of form. Did you feel any relief at all?
I was happy, and my emotions are most based in just what next action is, what next game is. So obviously, when you have a disappointing end of the game as it was on Tuesday, to respond in this way and to do it in a difficult game, because we knew that Norwich is not in a good period, in a good moment, but it's still a very good club with a lot of good players, with a good manager. I think that it was definitely a very strong response.
A brilliant header from Jordan James at the end, sort of coming through the midfield, crashing into the box. That must be a skill that you're encouraging of him to attack the box in those situations.
Yeah, I said many times that JJ, one of his best strengths is his capacity to get from the second line, to get into the box. I think he has done brilliant today as well. He was feeling a bit tired, a bit pain, as it's normal when you have a week like this, but he showed real character, and not only the goal, but the way he's contributing to the whole team with his strength. I think he's been a brilliant addition.
And a lot of the players went over to celebrate with Abdul as well after his cross. What was the reason behind that? Do you know?
Yeah, I think that Abdul did really well, and I think he was perhaps disappointed about the chance before, but again, there was no discussion or nothing else than just joy for him.
You brought Bobby on, and it felt like he was really significant in changing the game, not only scoring the goal, but he set up that chance for Abdul and was involved in good football. What attributes does he have that help him make a difference in a situation like that?
First of all, that he's a very good footballer, that he understands the game, and I'm pleased that he's getting back, because it was very unlucky that when I arrived, he already was recovering from this injury he picked last summer with the national team, and then when he was getting back to his best level, then he picked a smaller one. But he's a player that, because he understands the game, can play in a lot of different positions, and his impact today shows many of his qualities, that he's a smart player. He knew when was time to stay in the pocket, when was time to drop to help and play a little bit third man and get into the box, play through, play around. So a very good player that will help us a lot, especially in a period where we didn't have any number 10 or natural number 10 in the team with the injury of Aaron.
Obviously you've got a break now with the international break, but what can this victory do for you and the squad?
I think that we need to analyse, as we always do, obviously to try to build on, and all of us, we need to be happy today. I'm happy for the fans, because it was a big blow on Tuesday, and hopefully they will have a good trip back home and a safe one. But I'm happy for the group. I think, as I said from day one, cultural changes are the ones that take more time, and what we're trying to implement here, it will have some up and downs. It will take some time. So we cannot just be complacent today because we won. There is still a lot of things that we want to get better at, and it's going to be now, obviously, the next couple of weeks, an important period with a lot of players that will go with the national team. But we will try to work as much as we can and as good as we can in the pitch, and build on the last 2 games, I will say, because especially in terms of some of the things that I want to see and we want to see from the group, we're definitely there.
And last one, if you wouldn't mind, is there anything you can say on Ben and Caleb about their injuries?
Yeah, Ben very unlucky, because he was playing again very well the first 20 minutes, and then it seems that in a landing he landed badly in his ankle. It was very swollen immediately, and they are doing some tests with him now, so hopefully it's not a big one. With Caleb, again, I think it was kind of landing after this set play situation. He felt a lot of pain in I think around his shoulder, and we just unlucky situations, but hopefully they're going to be all right.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.